It's day 2 here at the 2023 Pac-12 Tournament. Shawn, we've got a hell of a slate today here at T-Mobile Arena. Right now, number 2 UCLA currently taking on Colorado. The Buffs had a nice win over Washington yesterday. Any chance they stay alive and beat UCLA today?
I mean, there's always a chance, but I don't see it happening. UCLA is the number 2 team in the country for a reason. They've been playing the best basketball in the conference coming into this tournament. Colorado's a good team. They have players that can lead them to a win, but for me to predict it, I think is a little ridiculous. I think UCLA is going to win this game handedly.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see Jalen Clark out the rest of the way with an Achilles injury for the Bruins. Moving on to the second matchup today here in Las Vegas, you've got a hot Washington State team versus an Oregon team that's kind of had an interesting season up and down for them. Who do you have coming out on top?
I like Washington State. Like you said, they've been playing good basketball. Oregon's kind of been all over the place, similar to ASU in that you don't really know what you're going to get on any given night. I think Washington State's going to keep the momentum rolling, and they're going to pull off a little bit of an upset here. Oregon is just not – they're not like the other top four teams. They're just not as good. I think Washington State wins.
Yeah, Oregon is a 2.5-point favorite going into that game. Moving to game 3, you've got the Arizona Wildcats versus a Stanford team that did get a big win over Utah yesterday in round 1. Any shot that the Stanford Cardinal move on to potentially day 3?
Yeah, of course there's a shot, and I think it's going to happen. I don't want to be a biased ASU fan or anything, but we've seen with this U of A team, they have not been playing their best basketball in the second half of the season. You know, guys like Kerr can disappear on any given night, and when he does show up, it's a very hard team to beat. But when not, they can lose to damn near anybody in this conference. I think Stanford is going to keep the momentum rolling, and they're going to pull off the biggest upset of the tournament.
Yeah, 100%. The final game, you've got Arizona State playing the USC Trojans. It's the third meeting this season between the two teams. USC and Boogie Ellis, they're hot. Yep. They have won the first 2 meetings between these 2 teams. Bobby Hurley's squad does need another win, it feels like, to get an NCAA tournament bid. Do they get it tonight here in Las Vegas?
I desperately want them to, but I don't think they do. They have not shown that they're really able to slow down a Boogie Ellis. They did not. Obviously, ASU did not play well yesterday against Oregon State. If they are playing any team ranked higher than Oregon State in this conference, they lose that game. I want ASU, and obviously they can play great defense, and if they get hot from behind the arc, they obviously have a chance. But they've lost to them twice already this year. I think there's going to be a third.
Anything's possible in Las Vegas. Guys, to keep up to date with everything going on here at the 2023 Pac-12 Tournament, go ahead and check out the PHNX Sun Devil Show.